Oh, people in the same room. No, I don't want that thing to go.
Don't do it, Cruz. Let it go. Let's go away from here. I love you. Don't do it, Cruz. Let it go. Let's go away from here. I love you.
No, don't. Let it stop. Let it stop!
One of those people killed our son.
And the man I love more than anything in the world.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Eden! I'm sorry. Eden.
You're having a nightmare. Are you all right? You
Eden?
okay?
Oh, thank God you're all right, baby. I thought maybe...
You saw what? You saw what? What?
Never mind. Hold me, baby.
Breathe. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Come on. Come on. Push, Amy. Good. Good. Make all the noise. Come on. Push.
Keep it up.
Keep
Keep it up.
Yeah, come
Keep
on.
it up.
Good. Excellent.
What's it going on? Why is it taking so long?
Don't worry. This is not uncommon in a first pregnancy. She'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
That's it.
Good girl. Good. Good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Another time. Let's go. Take over the position.
Hey, what's going on?
Fine. I'll be taking over now.
Talking about.
Would you
Get these
please
people
step
out of here.
aside?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Dr. Renfro.
Renfro? Amy's doctor. The Dr. Renfro?
Yes, one and the same, and I must take over.
Well, yes, of course. She's just about to deliver, Doctor.
It's all right, Amy. Everything's going to be fine. I'm here now.
Hey, how'd you know she was here?
Yes, you didn't make things easy for us young lady. As a matter of fact, you led us a merry chase.
Yeah, well, how'd you find out she was here, huh?
Well, I knew when she was due, and when she didn't report in, I tried to reach her at home. No one knew where you had taken her, Mr. Wallace, so I hired private detectives. That's right. I hired private detectives at my own expense, Amy. That's how concerned I was for you and your child. Now, excuse me, Mr. Wallace.
No. Listen, I've got permission to be here, and I'm not leaving.
Oh, no, don't make him leave. I want him to stay.
Oh, all right, stay if you insist, but just get out of our way, please. Oh, all right, let's get to work. Oh, well, Amy, it looks like it's time for that final push.
Come on, baby.
Why don't you tell me about your dream?
Eden, I don't really feel like thinking about it.
Well, I got some of what you said.
I'm sorry, Eden. I'm sorry. What were you doing taping me?
Well, I figured that maybe you would tell me something in your sleep that you wouldn't tell me when you were awake.
Baby, don't you think that's a little devious?
Sometimes you force me to be devious.
So what did you hear?
I heard enough to know that this is a very dangerous thing you're doing here. It's going to cause a lot of pain and suffering to a lot of people. I have a feeling it's going to be really terrible.
Eden, it was a dream.
Look, I have an idea, all right? Why don't we get married? Right away. We can do it today. We can do it tonight. I found out everything. We have all the tests and everything that we need to do. We can get married. Anybody can marry us.
Why all this desperation all of a sudden? You're talking like it's our last chance.
I feel that way.
Well, it's not, so stop it.
Please, marry me.
Baby, I don't understand your thinking. I mean, if something terrible is really going to happen, why should we get married anyway? You want to be a widow?
Don't talk like that. Don't even joke like that. I just want to be your wife.
Eden, you're getting all worked up over nothing.
For nothing.
Listen to me. I want our wedding to be a big deal. Nice and slow with a righteous honeymoon after, like we planned, like you wanted it.
There isn't time for that now. If you're planning to go through everything the way you are, I don't even want to think about what's going to happen.
You get that? I got to get some clothes on.
Sure.
Hi, is Cruz in?
Yeah, he's getting decent. It's decent.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, Gillis. What's up?
I brought the folder over with the new data you asked for.
Oh, good, thanks.
I thought maybe you'd fill me in on what's been happening. I know about the invitation she sent out.
You know about that?
Well, I'm still on the case.
Well, I guess I should let you two talk about your precious case. After all, you won't talk about it in front of me.
If there's some kind of problem, I can...
No, there's not a problem, Eden. You don't have to go anywhere.
Thank you very much.
Marcello Armonti told me something just after we yanked him out of the fire, and what he said made everything clear to me.
What did he say?
I couldn't tell Eden, and I can't tell you, Gillis. Nor can I invite you to the party tomorrow night, for that matter.
Why not?
Because you'd be an outsider, and your presence would upset the dynamic. You see, I've become convinced that the only real way to reveal Channing's killer is to reenact the murder itself.
Why do you have to do that? I thought you knew.
You see, it ain't healthy to jump to conclusions, babe. The invitations, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I made the meeting for an hour after the actual murder took place. And I asked everybody to dress in the clothes that they wore that day, if possible.
Assuming they remember what it was.
Well, since it was the social event of the season, I doubt that'll be a problem.
What if somebody doesn't get the invitation?
They will. The last of them should be delivered right now, in fact. I got a couple of real cool people making sure all the details get covered.
Cruz thinks of everything.
You better hope I do. This would be a lousy time to get sloppy.
What does he mean? I'm going to appear wearing the same clothes. And it's 7 o'clock. What is it, some kind of memorial service? No. He's planning to recreate the entire crime. Damn Cruz. He's altogether too smart. Just might be able to do it.
Dr. Mark Mayo, pediatric. Dr. Mark Mayo, pediatric.
Hey, that's my room.
Oh, I was looking for Miss Andrade.
I'm Santana Andrade.
Oh, good. I was told to give you this.
What's that? Well, I don't know. Let's see.
So, the truth is finally going to come out. Well, you bet I'll be there. And I'll wear the same maid's uniform I wore that day.
When's Mommy gonna get here so I can go home?
Oh, well, we don't have to wait for her. The doctor said he'd call her and tell her that I'm going to bring you home.
Really? So we can go home now?
Just as soon as you get in there and get dressed.
Okay. I'll hurry. That way we can surprise Mommy.
There we are.
Thank you.
I ran into the delivery boy outside and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Excuse me while I read it.
I didn't know you were here. Hello, Gina.
Hello. Well, the hospital said Brandon can come home today, so I'm gonna pick him up. We'll be back in a little while.
All right, dear. It's an invitation from Cruz. He says he's going to reenact Channing's murder.
I know. I got one, too. I think he sent those invitations to everyone who was there that night. I don't know what his plan is, Cece, but I hope it works and maybe this nightmare will be over once and for all.
Sounds a little dangerous to me and uncertain. But it would be a relief to have the real killer exposed and punished. Maybe we can all live in peace.
Well, if you aren't going to need me, I might as well leave the file with you.
Yeah, thanks, Gillis. I appreciate it. If I can use you, I'll give you a call.
Good luck.
You bet. Thanks.
Oh, that's for you, too. I know you're as anxious as Cruz is.
More ways than one.
Let's see what we got here.
I hate this whole business. I wish you'd never joined the police force.
Sometimes I feel the same way. Baby, please don't be afraid.
I'm afraid. We're not talking about a car thief. We're talking about a murderer. What if he tries to kill you?
He won't. I'll be fine, and you'll be fine. We're gonna be on our honeymoon before you know it.
Why don't you postpone this and let's get married, please?
You already know the answer to that, baby.
Don't stop kissing me. I just want to forget what you're doing. Because I have a feeling this is going to be the last time we're going to be together.
No.
I don't want it to end this.
Let it go. 'Cause I feel the danger. Well, maybe we should try.
Find anything interesting?
Well, I saw that you had all the unknown sets of fingerprints from the study identified.
Yeah. After it happened, everybody was so convinced that Joe Perkins did it that nobody bothered to identify the other fingerprints. Now that we know better, we decided to complete the list.
Any surprises?
Well, there was, let's see, Channing and Cece's and Rosa's. In fact, the entire immediate family, actually. There was the butler, what's his name? Philip, yeah. Santana's, Lionel's and Warren's, and Peter's, of course.
So what's the surprise?
Finding Lindsay Smith's and Marcello's.
I see. Well, that's still not conclusive. I mean, the killer could have worn gloves, right?
Yeah, it's possible.
Which means that, that the names on that list, it could be someone different, right?
Yeah, it's also possible. Of course, whoever it is going to be at that party because everybody got an invitation. I made sure they did.
Guess I should thank you for giving me an invitation. At least I'll have front row seats to the fireworks.
Baby, how could I leave you out? Not only are you the smartest person I know, but you're practically my wife.
Practically maybe as close as I come.
Mason, we want to know what's going on. Do you have any idea what these invitations are all about?
None whatsoever, Lionel. Hello, Lindsay, Warren. My, what happy faces.
Mason, did you get an invitation like this?
Sit down, won't you? All of you.
Did you get one?
Well, of course I did. To overlook me would have been a pointed insult.
What's it all about? What does Cruz have in mind?
Why do we have to wear the same clothes? This is crazy.
I'm as much in the dark as you are. What surprises me is the number of people who've gotten them, who must have wanted Channing dead. I didn't realize he had such a detached retinue of enemies.
I think it's a foolhardy scheme. If Cruz thinks he has something on somebody, he ought to haul a suspect down to the police station for questioning.
Oh, I think he's got good reason for what he's doing. Frankly, I'm kind of interested to see how it works out.
Guess there's going to be quite a group of us wearing our little costumes.
Yeah, what was that Agatha Christie mystery where a dozen people all sank a knife into the same victim?
Murder on the Orient Express.
Yes, well, a rhetorical question. I didn't really care what the title was, Lindsay. It's a bad analogy anyway. It didn't happen that way in Channing's case. Only one person killed Channing, and only one person will pay for it. We hope.
Doing fine. Just finding it.
Baby.
Sophie?
You're gonna make it.
Very
Come on.
good. Good.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah.
Very good. Easy. Easy now. Good. Just a little more now. Just a little more. Oh, that's fine. Just fine.
Dr. Renfro is one of the best OBs in the country. And for him to come here with his own team, whoever that lady is in there, she must be pretty damn important.
That's it. Atta girl, come on, baby. Come on.
No,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
All right. We're almost there now, honey.
Come on. Come on.
Almost
Yeah.
there now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop pushing. Stop pushing now. That's it. Just breathe. Keep the panting going.
Go.
Keep the panting going. Just a little longer. Little longer. There.
You did it. Yeah, you got a boy.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Oh, don't hold him, please.
Oh, no, we have to get him
Oh,
cleaned
come
up
on,
first.
don't you let me hold him.
hold her. Come on,
All
it's
right,
fine.
it's just a moment.
Come on, baby.
Easy now.
Oh, baby, honey. Oh, hello, honey. How are you? This is your mommy. I love you. I love you. Oh, little baby. Hi, honey. Isn't it beautiful? This is your mommy. Oh, no, baby, honey. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye, honey. I love you. I love you. Bye, darling. Oh,
You did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Baby.
Nurse, please. I came to pick up my son, Brandon Capwell. He's not in his room. All his things are gone. Where is he?
I don't know, Mrs. Capwell, but if you wait 1 minute, I'll check.
Well, hurry. Please hurry.
Your son checked out about half an hour ago.
Checked out? What do you mean checked out? He's 6 years old.
You know, he left with Miss Santana Andrade. Evidently, you weren't around when they tried to call.
Damn it. That does it.
Well, you know that the wrong person went to jail before? I mean, Joe Perkins spent 5 years of his life in jail. And even after that, everybody in town thought he'd gotten out too soon. Now, what guarantee do we have that that's not going to happen again?
Well, that's what scares me.
Why is that, Lindsay?
Because I'm the outsider here. It would be easy to make me the scapegoat. Peter Flint or somebody got Joe off, but there's going to be no one who goes to bat for me. All Castillo has to do is point his finger at me, and I'm a goner.
Any number of people were in the house the night that Channing was killed. Cruz could point a finger at any one of them. Why are you so afraid?
Well, you don't see it the way I do.
Well, why don't you tell us how you see it, then? I, for one, would like to know what's got you so upset.
The Lockbridges and the Capwells may hate each other, but they're both upper crust. The rich stick together against the little guy. They have ways of protecting their own.
You've been reading a lot of silly propaganda. Look what happened to me. For that matter, even Lionel's out working for a living now.
I don't care what you say. I still think Castillo is out to get me.
Hey, listen, you know something? You worry too much, my friend. Knowing CC, he'd just as soon see Mason nailed or me. What are you afraid of?
I think I'd be his first choice, Lionel, though you'd run a close second. What we have to remember, however, is that Cruz is an honest cop. He's not going to be influenced by my father, Eden, anybody else.
So you think this is going to unmask the real killer?
I think there's a good chance of it succeeding, yes.
I'm not so sure. I mean, how is Cruz going to get a confession? If he had any evidence, he already would have made an arrest, don't you think? All he's doing tomorrow night is going fishing. He just might come up empty-handed.
Well, time, as they say, will tell.
So, there he is now.
Well, let's not all shake in our boots. We have a perfect right to be here discussing something that concerns us all.
Did you see that? He looked straight at me.
Well, it shows how paranoid we all are. I thought he looked at me. I'd much prefer to think he looked at you, though, Lindsay.
Shut up, Mason. Sometimes you make me sick.
Hi.
Hey, Maggie, you're here. You off duty?
Finally.
Well, if it isn't Inspector Gillis, Inspector Castillo's right-hand man. We were just discussing a police matter. Perhaps you could join us and advise us.
Oh, what's that?
Well, this odd little investigation that Cruz has gotten involved with. Are you privy to all that?
I know what's going on. That's about all.
You mean to tell me that Cruz doesn't confide in you over all these things?
And not about this, he doesn't. Listen, are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No. Here, let me walk you out to your car. Will you excuse this gentleman?
Certainly.
Babe, if the waitress happens to pass this way again before we die, order me the chicken, will you please? I'm gonna have to take off for a couple minutes.
Where are you going?
Making a quick run to the hospital. I gotta ask Marcello one more question.
You're a driven man, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm driven to do this thing right. Won't be long.
Bye.
Well, gentlemen, I see you got my invitations.
Oh, yes, indeedy. And I was flattered to be included.
Well, we got them, all right, but why the black tie?
Well, we're gonna turn back the clock, Lionel. We're gonna make believe it's 1979 again. You know, redo the big party, Channing's great moment of triumph. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you there tomorrow night. Don't be late.
He was very smug. I didn't like it.
Oh, I thought he was quite affable, actually.
Well, who cares what you think? Look at Eden over there. She knows what's going on. You can't tell me that she doesn't.
I don't think we can tell you anything, Lindsay. You're not a very good listener these days.
I can't stand this.
Oh, nurse, is she all right?
She will be.
But what made her pass out that way?
It was just the strain of the delivery. She'll be fine, Mr. Wallace. She'll be coming around in just 1 second.
Good.
Is there anything I can do for you, Mr. Wallace?
Well, where's she taking Amy's baby?
Oh, to the nursery. We'll get the best possible care. That's where the monitors are.
Care? What do you mean? Is there something wrong with him?
Oh, no. There's nothing for you to worry about. Not at this point.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean at this point?
Well, we have reason to think there might be some slight respiratory
Respiratory?
complications. That's all. We just want to get things cleared up. Now, listen,
Well,
the best thing you could do right now is get in there and stay with Amy. Make sure she remains cheerful and calm.
Is there any reason for her not to be calm?
No reason whatsoever. We're going to take care of everything.
How you feeling?
Very angry, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. I was hoping the invitation to my little party would have cheered you up. You did get it, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And if you think I'm going to be there, then guess again.
Oh, you'll be there, all right. Sick or well. You're going to show up even if I have to have you strapped into a wheelchair and delivered forcibly.
Why are you so determined to have me there?
Because you, Marcello, were in the study the day Channing was killed.
Huh.
We picked up a set of your prints.
Oh, did you indeed? Well, there must have been dozens of other prints there for that day, huh?
Indeed there were.
Many of them predating that party by a long time, I would imagine.
No, you're wrong there. You see, Rosa had dusted and waxed all the furniture and bookshelves the morning of the party. And having grown up around her house, I know she did a good job.
Ah, well, that must make your job a lot easier, doesn't it?
Certainly does. But if we could forget about housekeeping for the time being, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions.
Sophia,
I'd like to talk to Marcello for a moment, please.
I'm sorry, Sophia. I'm talking to him now, privately.
Well, then maybe later, all right?
We'll see about that. I was wondering if maybe your memory might have cleared up overnight.
No, it hasn't cleared up.
It hasn't? It's hard.
Hey, look who's here!
Cece.
Welcome home.
I'm well.
You look well, too. Hello, Santana.
Hi, Cece. Where's Mommy?
Well, she'll be home in a minute. Hang on a second. Let me answer this. Hello?
Hello, Cece? Is Brandon there?
Yes, darling. Santana just came in with him.
Oh, thank heavens. I was so worried about him. I got to the hospital, and he was gone. And then the nurse told me Santana had taken him. She didn't tell me she was going to do that.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm afraid that's my fault. The doctor did call and leave a message for you, but Rosa put it with my messages, and I didn't go through them. I'm sorry to worry you so.
Did you think I was going to kidnap him?
Is that Mommy?
Yeah, do you want to talk to her? Here,
Yeah.
Mommy, where are you? Hello, sweetheart. I'm out buying you a present. I'll be home right away. I'm glad you're safe and sound.
Hurry up. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll hurry. Bye-bye.
Bye.
For your service.
Why didn't she leave him alone? Why doesn't she leave us all alone?
You know what?
What?
I think if you go up to your room, you might find something there for you that somebody brought you.
Really?
Yeah, why don't you go up and see what it is?
Okay.
All right.
So, did you get one of those famous letters that are going around? Invitations?
Oh, yes.
It'd really be something to find out who finally killed Channing.
Santana, I don't think it makes any difference who or why Channing was killed, because it'll never make up for my loss or detract from the kind of young man that he was. You remember his strength, his sensitivity. He was charismatic. He was on his way to becoming a statesman. And you know, Santana, in a way, he was always true to you. What's wrong?
Oh, when I got back, I found out some things about Channing that shocked me.
What kinds of things?
Nothing. I had no right to say that.
Oh, you did say it. Now, what are you talking about? What shocked you? What kind of...
Nothing. Cece, just don't ask me any questions, okay?
How could you be listening to anyone? After all these years, are you telling me you're turning against Channing, too?
I'm just very confused right now. Please don't ask me any more questions. The truth of the matter is, Cece, that nobody could be as perfect as you made Channing out to be.
She's fine, isn't she?
Sure is. She wants to see that baby again. Don't you know it? The whole family's coming down. For some reason, they all want to see the baby.
Well, I'm sure when the doctor's ready, Mrs. Perkins will be able to see the baby.
Yeah. Great. Guess so. I wouldn't mind seeing it either.
With apologies for the slight delay. Take it to the airport and make it fast. He's in perfect health. Goodbye.
At last. Thank God you're mine.
I'm going to make the overtures myself. Excuse me for a moment, gentlemen. Oh, Eden, mind if I join you?
Please don't. I'm waiting for Cruz.
No need to wait alone.
Don't you know how to take no for an answer, Mason?
No, I guess Dad indoctrinated me too well, Eden. If you take no for an answer, you never get anywhere.
Don't you know that it's good to learn how to accept rejection?
I want to talk to you about this little plan that Cruz is cooking up. I won't take up much of your time. In fact, I'll even let you go on eating while we talk.
I think might be a good idea to go and join them while we talk.
Well, let's do it then.
Excuse me, Eden. I just wondered if we might join you while you're having your little powwow.
What is this, the Shriners Convention?
Do you mind?
No. Go ahead. Pull up a chair, make yourself comfortable. But if you're all here for the same reason that Mason is, I'm sorry, but you're going to be disappointed because I don't know any more about what's going on than you do.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Well, you find lots of things hard to believe, Lionel. That's the danger in being a cynic. That's Mason. Hello, Warren.
Hello, Eden.
Heard the paper's going good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You look vaguely familiar. Are you?
Lindsay was at the house the day of the cave-in.
That's right.
We have all been invited to this clam bake, Eden. I assume that you're going to be there, too.
Like you, I got an invitation.
What's supposed to happen, Eden? What do Cruz and Marcello know about Channing's death?
I suppose we'll find that all out tomorrow, Mason.
But you're engaged to the guy. You came in within an inch of marrying him. You must know what he's got in mind, who he suspects.
Well, I don't. Any more than I know why all of you are so nervous.
Oh, it isn't nervousness, Eden. A certain amount of curiosity is understandable.
Your curiosity will be satisfied tomorrow, Lionel. We don't know what Cruz is doing, but he does. By this time tomorrow, we will know who the killer is. And that's all. The right man will go to prison, or worse, if worse can be accomplished.
Well, speaking as a man who knows he's innocent, I'm not going to be able to attend Cruz's little get-together, so be sure and give him my regrets.
Oh, sorry, old buddy. This is a command performance, so you will be there, or we will come get you.
That important, is it?
Yes, indeed. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse us, I'd like to be alone with my wife-to-be. Thank you.
I can't stand this any longer. I gotta get out of here.
Your friend, Mr. Smith, seems to be on the verge of cracking, Mason.
No telling what kind of pressure he's under, Lionel. No telling at all.
Darling, I'm glad you're home. I'm sorry you had such an unsettling day.
You can't imagine. I think I'm going to fix myself something to drink. Can I get you anything?
I'm not right yet. I've got some things to finish up in the study, but go ahead. I'll be right there.
All right. Sweetheart?
Hi, Mommy.
Hello, I'm home just in time to remind you about your bath tonight. I think you should run upstairs and get ready. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Can't we finish playing?
Later, after dinner. Run along now.
Okay. See you later, Santana.
Bye, sweetie. Nice. Don't you ever do anything like that again. Gina! You took Brandon out of the hospital without my permission. You took him out. I couldn't find him. He was gone by the time I get to the hospital. He was just gone.
And just where were you when it was time for him to leave? How could you not be there when the doctor came to examine him? Or don't told him he could go home.
I was out buying him a gift, Santana.
You should have been there, Gina, so he wouldn't have to spend one extra second.
Don't you tell me how to behave with my little boy. I remember what you said to me during the fire. You said you were going to change, how you were going after what you wanted. Apparently, that included Brandon.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Let me tell you something. I made a few promises to myself, and one of them was to keep you as far away from my little boy as possible. Now you get out of here!
Well, Dr. Renfro, we've been monitoring Amy as you asked us to, and, well, she seems to be just fine.
Oh, good, good. That's wonderful.
But can you tell me where her baby is? The nurse on duty in the nursery says that the baby's been taken off the premises.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid there were some complications. It's the real reason I made this long trip for the delivery. You see, I suspected that the child would need special attention after he was born.
I don't understand. Where is he?
Well, at the moment, he's being flown to Los Angeles Memorial Hospital, where he'll be placed in the care of a team of specialists. Listen, Doctor, I want to thank you. You and your staff for all the help you've given us. Well, you run, certainly, from all appearances, a very fine clinic. My congratulations.
Well, we try, thank you. Doctor, I'd just like to say that it's a real honor working with you. I've been an admirer of yours for some time now. Excuse me.
Yes. It's for you, Dr. Renfro.
Oh, thank you. Renfro here? Yes? What? That's terrible. What an awful, awful tragedy. Yes, well, I'll have to go tell them now. Thank you so much for calling. I have some bad news for Amy Perkins. Very bad news indeed.
How'd you feel about staying home tonight, anyway?
Sounds like fun. No more red flashing lights, no more phones ringing.
Yeah, no telling how many more chances I've ever gonna have.
Don't talk like that.
Well, just that we have a hectic schedule.
Freeze, both of you! Don't make a sound.
Now look, why don't you put that gun down before you get yourself into some real trouble?
I have a permit to carry this.
You don't have a permit to bring it into my house, pal, and to point it at people. Now put it down.
Not until you listen to what I have to say.
Lindsay, I'll listen to anything you want when you give me the gun, not before.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you to explain.
Santana, get out of here!
Oh!
Let go of it, man! Let go of it! Sit down!
What is going on, Lindsay? You okay?
I'm fine. Thanks to your good sense of timing. Now, what was so important it had to be said at gunpoint, man?
I want you to understand that I didn't kill Channing.
And that's how you're gonna make us understand? By shoving a gun in our faces?
I wasn't gonna use it. I just wanted to get your attention.
Well, you succeeded.
I don't believe this. What makes you so sure you're gonna get blamed for Channing?
Because I'm a born suspect. I know how people feel about me. But I swear to you, to all of you, I never did anything to harm Channing. I loved him.
For what it's worth, Cruz, I believe him.
I'm just scared that somebody's gonna make me a scapegoat. You know, some people hate what has to come out about Channing and I. They'd like to see me just disappear.
Hey, man, while you're proclaiming your innocence, let's not forget that nasty little blackmail scam that you were cooking up with Peter Flint.
I didn't want anything to do with that. Peter dreamed it up. He put pressure on me. I wasn't gonna go along with it, but I was angry at Channing. Hurt that he just broke it off. And I was jealous of you. I knew he still had strong feelings about you, but I hated that.
I think I better go.
Santana, don't.
Don't leave on account of this guy.
I think I'd better. I'm sorry.
Now, what are we gonna do about you, man?
I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to upset her.
You've upset a lot of people tonight. I've seen some stupid moves in my time, but this takes the cake.
All those people, all those motives. I wonder. Hi, Dad. Come on in.
I thought I made it clear that you're not welcome here. At least not without an invitation.
Oh, Dad, I have an invitation. In fact, we all have invitations. Looks like it's going to be a swell party.
Put that gun down.
What, this? Don't tell me you still keep it loaded.
I said put it down, Mason.
Sure, Dad.
Now tell me what the hell this is all about.
Oh, I don't know, Dad. Call it morbid curiosity, or maybe it's just that I love a good murder mystery. Tell me, what do you think Cruz has planned for us tomorrow? I do know for a fact he's got a lot of people worried.
What about you, Mason? Are you worried? No one hated him more.
Ooh, I think that's still up for debate, Dad. In fact, I'd say we're all in for some startling revelations tomorrow.
You're actually enjoying this, aren't you? You're actually looking forward to the whole ugly affair.
Oh, Dad, Cruz is going to solve the crime. Isn't that what you've been waiting for? Isn't your heart crying out for justice, just as mine is?
I just want it to be over with.
Yeah, like a book that never ends. We always look ahead to the ending. We can't do that in this case, can we, Dad? Or can we? Is there something you're not telling us?
I'll tell you this. If you had anything to do with Channing's murder, I personally will kill you with my own bare hands.
Yeah, back to that again, huh? Sometimes you remind me of a broken record, Dad, always playing the same old song. Well, no, I didn't kill your precious Channing, but I may show up tomorrow just to pin a medal on the poor slob who did. Because he did us all a service, and mankind, in fact.
Damn it, Mason.
Let's save that for tomorrow, shall we?
Oh, Dr. Renfro.
Mr. Wallace.
I'm really glad to see you. Amy just fell asleep a few minutes ago, but she's really desperate to see her baby. I was wondering when we could see
Mr. Wallace,
him.
I don't quite know how to tell you this, but it's very bad news.
Bad news? What? About the baby?
Yes.
Oh, my God, what? What's wrong?
The baby died. And we did everything possibly that could be done. Now, if Amy had been in the hospital, Santa Barbara, where I wanted her to be, then maybe... No, but you took her away against my orders.
Did?
Sorry. Genuinely sorry.
No, wait. I mean, please, what did the baby die from?
Well, it's all very complicated, Mr. Wallace. I try to put it to you as simply as I can. The baby died of idiopathic respiratory distress. It's commonly known as hyaline membrane disease. It results from the inhalation of amniotic fluid. In the case of poor Amy's baby, it brought about anaphylactosis.
Look, I don't understand. What are you saying?
Well, I told you it was very complicated. Now comes the worst part of my job.
No, it's my fault. I tell her. Look, will you, I'm sorry, can you just, I can't remember, can you just tell me this again? What the baby died from?
The baby couldn't exchange carbon dioxide for oxygen. There was intercostal trap. The breathing became rapid and shallow, and he became cyanotic. Everything was done that could be done. Now, look, I'll talk to Amy after you've told her. And believe me, you both have my deepest sympathy.
Oh my God. Amy. Baby's dead.
You're going to have the most wonderful life, my darling. From now on, you're going to have all the things you deserve. We're both going to have them. Because I'm going to bring you to them. Where you belong. My sweet. My precious.